Hello and welcome, my spelunkers. How you doing today? It's Chris, and today on Bloons CD Battles we got this guy right here, a speedy play with fire. So not only is the speed intense, but it's also play with fire, so all the balloons are going to come back at me. So honestly, you shouldn't really do too many rushes on around 13, 15, 18, and all that stuff. You want to do those full-on rushes where you have a really good defense, or just mostly just defend the entire time. So this is a pretty darn fun map. Let's go with a sub. Hello. Hi, how you doing? We're gonna go with the sub. We're gonna go with, you know what, Cobras are actually a pretty good one on Play with Fire because they don't send back the camos and regrows back at you, which can cause some pretty mega issues pretty darn fast. And we're gonna finish up with a ninja and we're gonna boomerang. Alright, so very, very solid towers for me. I like them all. But we do have to make sure we have a good defense, not just an okay defense, a good defense. So with Play with Fire, you get extra economy. I don't know if you guys realize this, you get, +2 per red balloon, for, oh crap, I didn't go airburst darts fast enough. We are just about losing lives over here. Alright, so we're gonna be able to defend here, but barely. Oh, so sad. Alright, so we got that going, now we're gonna go full on blues and everything. Alright, so once you get airburst darts, you're thinking, alright, I'm safe for a long time, right? Wrong. You were not safe for a very long time. In fact, you're fairly unsafe. Even just greens can probably do some pretty good damage to you, and that's just on this next round over here. So I have to be a little bit careful. I don't want to over-eco too much, but I also want to make sure I get enough eco, and I can just do my battle energy, and then hopefully get enough stuff up for defense beyond that. Oh crap, no way, oh my god, okay, we got a battle energy already? Oh god, this is horrific right now, guys. This is absolutely horrific. We're down to 79 lives. What is going on? So when we get advanced intel in here, I am going to submerge support this guy, and I think I'm going to go for a nuclear sub very, very quickly over here. I'm just going to save up for $1,400, and then sell this guy and just buy the nuclear sub right away. That's my main man plan. So let's see if we can make it work for us. So in my recent video, somebody was saying, alright, here we go, we can do this. Ready? Boom, boom. Submerge. Alright, so we barely submerged that guy, but we're good for a little while now. We're going to go full on yellows and full on everything. Maybe we'll even cause this guy to use his battle energy. Maybe he could die. Who knows? Anyways, somebody in my last video was saying that I was supposed to tell you guys a story about me making pizza, and this was a long time ago, so I don't even know how you remember that. I honestly don't remember. I barely even remember making the pizza myself. But I want to tell you guys a story anyway. So first of all, oh, I got 700 eco. Let's chill out with that for a little while. First of all, when you make a pizza, think about it like a frozen pizza, right? When you think of a frozen pizza, like how much does it cost? Like even the good ones, like the really, really good ones are like $6, $7 tops, you know? And like you're talking about a big pizza, you can usually feed at least 2 people, 3 people, maybe even 4 people, depending on how gigantic your appetite is. So, they're not that expensive. You can even order pizza, like, from a restaurant for like, 10, 12 bucks or something like that and feed a reasonable amount of people, let alone if you buy, like, a gigantic one, you can, 20 bucks is usually, the maximum amount that you're usually going to pay for one of those guys, at least where I live. Alright, so we're going to go for one of these guys as well. A Glaive Lord. Oops, what the heck? Oops, wrong buttons. Alright, so we got a Glaive Lord and a nuclear sub. I don't think there's anything that's going to happen to us, so I'm going to go full on zebras right now. Just get economy. I can defend, obviously, very, very easily, but I don't think he's going to be able to defend. He is going to end up dying to zebra balloons, I think. There's the battle energy, but will it be strong enough? Does not look like it's going to be enough. And Nikolaj Hansen will be defeated. Oh, he survived! He survived! Very, very nice play, my friend. So realistically, what's happening right now? I'm still just going economy. I've got a really, really good amount of money flown in. Obviously, our weakness right now is going to be Moabs, but with 1,500 economy, we might be able to defend. Hopefully, we can get enough stuff up to defend just about anything. Plus, I've only used one set of battle energy, so we obviously have a lot left to go. So we're going to stop at 2,000. It's a really, really nice even number. Wait, oh, whoa, it's coming around 16. Oh, crap, never mind. Screw that. We're going to go for a quick ninja over here, and of course, put him on strong, baby. Definitely on strong. Very, very good combo over here, though. I really, really like the Ninja Boomer combo. One of my favorite combos in the game forever. So anyways, yeah, not very expensive to buy pizza. And you know what? I usually think about things in, like, terms of money. So anyways, we went to the store and we're like, hey, you want to make our own pizza? And we're like, yeah, sure, let's make our own pizza. Let's try it out. And everything all together. First of all, just the crust alone was like $4.50. We bought, like, one of those, like, pre-made crusts already. So we're gonna go a bunch of zebras again. I don't think this guy can defend zebras, as crazy as that may seem. So yeah, we bought the crust was low, it was like $4, and everything all together after buying like pepperonis and everything ended up being like $14, $15 just to buy the stuff, and then I had to make it and like put my oven on and do all this crazy stuff to actually have like a reasonable, reasonable pizza over here. So in my opinion, just thinking about it like that, it's not that great. So it must have been like absolutely amazing pizza for me to want to do this again. It was pretty darn bad. So we followed the recipe like right on like the pizza crust, telling us to put a certain amount of cheese on, a certain amount of sauce on, like all that awesome stuff over there. Again, it just didn't work out almost at all. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go for a couple more ninjas. We're going to go like this. Cha-cha-cha. 3 ninjas, and the main thing that you have to understand here is that we've got this guy. This guy right here, the 2-4 ninja, which is going to allow us to send out a couple BFBs really quick. 2 BFBs is going to be more than enough to take this guy down. But we have to defend it, right? Yeah, we're going to have to defend it. So we're going to go like this. We're going to use... Boom! We're going to stop them, or half-speed them right in the range of all our stuff, and we're going to get our economy back, just in case he does end up somehow defending this thing. Though I don't think he's going to. We're also going to battle energy this stuff. And the Bloons are going to walk right through his defense, and Nikolaj Hansen hopefully will be taken down. Alright, so that was a really, really fancy game right there. Again, you're not really supposed to rush that often on these games, but I felt like he just didn't have a good enough defense with Ninja Wizard. It just wasn't good enough. So let's pop back in here to another game. So yeah, that pizza, I mean, and like let me explain. Like, it's better than Domino's pizza, at least in my opinion. I don't like Domino's pizza. Even the redone Domino's pizza has always been like the worst pizza ever to me. But it was not as good as like a frozen pizza, like a DiGiorno pizza or something like that. You know, I'm not trying to bash too many pizza companies, though I think there is a pretty wide range of goodness compared to badness. So is this... Oh, this is a different guy, but he's also got a 51%. It's kind of fun. So we're going to go Ninja, we're going to go Boomerang, and... Let's go Cannon this time. What do you guys think? Cannon, good starting tower? And we'll bonusify this with a... Engineer. Alright, we can work that in. We can work an engineer in. So we're going to start off with the Bloons this time. So we're going to go full-on economy. We're going to go for a cannon as well. Cannon right here. And we do have to worry a little bit about the pink balloons, though. That's going to be coming up like very, very quickly. So honestly, I don't really know what the best way to do this is, but I'm going to go with an engineer. I'm going to put him on strong. Going to keep on going balloons pretty much the entire time, trying to keep this guy busy with them all. And if he rushes with pinks, he's going to have to defend them as well. And I don't think the wizard's that good at defending pinks overall. But we do have to also keep in mind that our balloon popping power is not exactly fantastico. No, it's decent at best. So we're going to go with another one of these guys on close. And we're going to pop a set of rose spikes down. Alright. So what we're noticing so far is this guy's not going much economy. He's just chilling. He's like, oh, I'm just going to survive. It's speed battles, right? Wrongo, you do not want to... Oh, crap, I just realized this is black balloon territory. Black balloons, no! And no, I'm not a racist person just because I'm saying, oh, no, the blacks are getting through. I hate the blacks. Well, that's, yeah, I hate the black balloons. Yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Alright, so we're going to go faster engineering and non-inch nails, and we're going to keep on flowing with greens over here. So we lost a reasonable amount of life so far, but overall it's been pretty smooth. We're getting a lot of economy out of it. That's the main thing you gotta understand. If we're gonna have 1,000 economy by the time we get to round 10, not very much stuff is probably gonna get through our defense. Alright, so there's 2 cannons. I think I'm gonna send out greens. My defense is still not all that fantastic. Oh, look at that! The balloons are missing just barely, though. So let's hope this guy doesn't counter-rush us with any yellows or anything. That would be kind of bad. So we're gonna go for a boomerang now. Oh, there's the yellow. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Come on, 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 come on. There we go. All right. Still losing some lives, but still alive. So I'm gonna go for the 1,000. I just feel the need to be greedy. So we've got $1,000 over here. Oh my gosh. And then we're gonna pop the ninja in here. So this is really gonna be the game changer here. When you use battle energy with the 2-3 ninja, there's not much stuff that's gonna get through. It's also it's all full on blue pop power, pop everything. A lot of people don't realize this, but it's also got this really, really awesome property where it can pop, even the explosion can pop black balloons. Unless they've changed it recently, that is the rule. Alright, so this guy's defense is pretty darn terrible. We're just going to go with a quick regrow rush. We're going to go with regrow zebras. I am going to use the battle energy against this guy. We're going to go like that. We're going to use the battle energy, and then I'm going to try and defend it a little bit better defense with an extra ninja action in here. So he's going to... Oh, he might die to it! And he's down to 11 lives right now. Oh my goodness. But he's still alive. Alright, so we're going to follow up with just a bunch of zebras, I think. I think my defense should be good enough to defend a bunch of zebras. Oh, I don't even have the money for it. Grabbing all my money, man. I bought stuff. Bought way too much stuff. He is down to 11 lives, though. What is the deal with people with wizards? Why do they like wizards so much on speed battles? To me, it makes no sense. I don't like wizards. I guess people think that it's like an all-around fantastic tower, but that's just not what I think. Alright, so full-on zebras. We're doing a pretty good job defending. The 3-0 boomerang is honestly being the magnet. Oh, he's got the 4th tier cannon over there, and he battle energied on top of it. So we're gonna follow up with a cam grow rush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something a little bit on the funky side here. I'm gonna sell my boomerang. I'm gonna go like this: 4-2. We're gonna sell this guy. And we're gonna go for a cam grow rush, pretty darn fast. We're gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we might have to battle energy this, though we have a ninja, two ninjas, and a glaive lord over here. That should be enough to stop these balloons. And it looks like he will end up dying to the Camgo Rush. He went with the 4th tier cannon, but it just was not good enough for camo balloons. And that is why deciding which rush to go with is the best way to beat people. Whoop whoop, chicka chicka boom boom. Alright. So, the best pizza that I've ever had, I love Palermo's. It's kind of this weird thing that people either love Palermo's or hate Palermo's. I don't know if it's a big chain store. I think it's a pretty small thing. It's only in Chicago. I think so, at least. But the cool thing about Palermo's is it has a really sweet sauce. Like, most places they have, you know, tomato-y type sauce, and that makes sense. Obviously, you know, all places have tomato-y type sauce, and it tastes kind of like tomatoes. Some of them make it taste a little bit more like ketchup. You know, maybe not exactly like tomatoes, just sort of like a fun little tomato type sauce. But Palermo's, obviously it is tomato sauce, but they like put like sugar in there or something. They make it really, really sweet. So the pizza itself is like sweet, and it's kind of weird because you're not really thinking that sweet pizza would be a good thing, but it is. It is actually very, very delicious, and my favorite pizza. And I've tried, I don't know, at least like 20 different types of pizza. And honestly, I can say that for the most part, you get what you pay for. If you pay $7 for a big pizza, you're not going to get much. If you pay $20 for same size pizza, you're probably going to get a lot out of it. That's just the truth of it. So if you guys are planning on ordering pizza, it doesn't really matter where you order it from. Don't look for the best deals every single time. Sometimes, you know, if you say, oh, I can get an extra, extra, extra large for only $13, it's probably the skinniest, thin pizza that you will ever eat in the entire world. Alright, so we finally got a game in here. This is DCPD 500. Kind of a fun little name over there. So I've been playing a lot of people with only, you know, about a 50 win percentage and very little medallions. Like, where I'm actually stealing, like, a good percentage of their medallions. So let's do pretty much the exact same thing we've been doing. We're going to go Ninja Boomer, and then a good start. I think I'm going to go Dart Monkey this time. I went Cannon last time, and it worked out okay, but if this guy rushed me with pink balloons, I would be in for a pretty big world of hurt. So I went for a lot of towers that are fairly good for early game, but maybe not quite so amazing for late game. So here we go. I'm going to go for triple darts already. Alright, little triple dart, buddy. For another Dart Monkey, and we're going to keep on going with a few more blues. This guy's going for a ninja start. No, I can't believe you did that. A ninja start? Are you kidding me, my friend? Are you kidding me? So he's also rushing with some balloons. So that is just, honestly, like one of the weirdest, hardest things that I've ever seen in my entire life. He's already using battle energy. I mean, we might have to use battle energy too. Let's see. Ooh, we are going to have to use battle energy. Ooh, we've got 2 Dart Monkeys over here. We are defending. He's having an even harder time against them than us, and he's got no battle energy this time. And we might kill him on round 3 or 4. Oh, he's down to 40 lives. He's using the road spikes right now. And he's got the wizard going, but it's just too late, and I think we're going to take him down. Oh my god, we took him down on round 3. Well, that was just too darn easy. I'm sorry. We got to play at least one more of these games. I feel kind of bad for him. Maybe that was the first time he was playing the speed play with fire, but that just is what it is. You know, sometimes people just aren't ready for the special rules. Sometimes what I do is I look and I'm just like, oh, play with fire, play with fire, play with fire. And then all of a sudden I realize, oh crap, it's speed. And I pick the wrong towers. I got a banana farm or something stupid. It happens to me a bunch. Trust me. I've done some pretty crappy things in my days. But we've played a couple games in a row, and when you get in a roll, you usually get in a roll. When you get in a rut, you get in a rut. You just can't get out. Alright, so we skipped that map. He didn't like it. And we get, ooh, indoor pools. Alright, so we're going to go Dart Monkey, Buccaneer, and... You know what? Let's do Sub Ninja? Let's try it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to go any Bloon Eco right from the get-go. I'm actually going to build a sub first. Up to a pretty high level. So I want to get twin guns. You'll get the money pretty reasonably fast. So he's already going some reds in here. The cool thing is, look at that. So he's trying to defend pretty well with the cannon over there. But I mean, it's not going to be perfect. And we're going to just about get the airburst started. And then he's going to have a bunch of problems with the pink balloons. We are going to be able to pretty easily, hopefully, defend these pink balloons. Let's put him on strong right now. But he's got no chance against these guys. Oh, he's going to... Oh, man. We're going to battle under this stuff right from the get-go. Indoor pools is a crazy game, let alone with play with fire and all that stuff. So he's trying to get his cannon up even higher, but it's just too little, too late. And he's down to 20 lives, and he is going to die on round 4. Oh, my God. We beat 2 people in a row on round 4. This might have been the same guy. Yeah, DC, PD, 500. Was that the guy we just played, or was it the second game that we played? I don't even remember. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed us rocking people on round 4 twice in a row, please press the like button. I'd really appreciate that. Again, I only want you guys to press the like button if you actually enjoyed the video. I don't like forcing people to do anything. If you don't like the video, feel free to dislike. But I do have a lot of haters for some reason that I don't understand. Everybody who has ever been a YouTuber ever automatically gets haters just because they have followers. Somehow, you get like a certain percentage of haters compared to followers. And they just come to my videos and they dislike it automatically. It's kind of sad, right? Well, it doesn't matter. If you guys enjoyed the video, press the like button. I'd really, really appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.